Hello and welcome to Melissa's Reading Room today. Today we're going to read a story about sexual abuse. This is important for children who've been exposed to this kind of abuse. It's called Something Happened and I'm Scared to Tell by Patricia Kehoe, PhD, and illustrated by Carol Deitch. Something happened to me. I don't know just what it was, and I don't know what to do. Can I help? Oh, hi, Lion. No, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, he told me not to tell, or else nobody would love me anymore, and my mommy and daddy would send me away. Grrr. Some grown-ups tell lies to make children keep scary secrets. Those mean things are not true. Somebody was just scared that you would tell the truth. Sometimes they say they won't be your friend anymore. Sometimes they say they'll hurt you. They say whatever will make you feel bad about telling. When my brother gets a beating, they say he's bad. If I'm bad, I'll get hit too. Do you think I'm bad? Of course not. Some things can never be a kid's fault, not ever. Being hurt by somebody else doesn't make you bad. Lots of kids feel mixed up about that. What will really happen if I tell? Nobody will want to play with me or be my friend, right? Sure we will. You are still the one and only very best you. You see, it's not your fault. Some kids get hurt by hits, and some kids get scared by the wrong kind of touches. But if you can talk about it, you can find grown-ups who will do their best to make those scary things stop. You just have to tell the truth. But who can I tell? You tell and tell until somebody listens. Start with your mom. If you can't tell her, then tell someone you trust. You could talk to your teacher, or your doctor, or your neighbor, or your grandma, or grandpa, or even your best friend's mom. You can tell me too if you want. Well, he touched me different, you know, not like fun hugs and kisses, not in front of people. It felt funny and scary too. But I don't get spanked anymore if I let him do it. Sometimes I get toys. It was under my pants, you know? Those places have names, just like all the other parts of your body. Girls and women each have a vagina. Boys and men each have a penis. In the back, everybody has an anus. Just the same for boys and girls. Talking about it makes me cry inside. Everybody feels like crying when they are sad, hurt, or mad. It can help you to feel better, to cry on the outside sometimes too. Sometimes I still like him, and sometimes I just feel so mad. I wish he would get run over dead by a car. Why does he do that stuff to me? That stuff happens for a lot of reasons, and none of those reasons are your fault. Kids can't always make a grown-up stop doing things that they don't like. Maybe that's why you feel so mad. This thing that happened to me, what's its name? It's called sexual abuse, and it can happen with anybody. Sometimes it's a parent, granddad, or aunt who loves you, but gets mixed up about the right way to show it. Sometimes it's a stranger who is afraid to love other grown-ups, It can even be a big kid who wants to learn about sex but is afraid to ask about it. But how about when my brother gets hit? When kids get hit so hard that it leaves a mark, or when they get hit all the time, or when they get in trouble so much they think no one loves them, it's another kind of abuse. It happens when grown-ups get mixed up about how to show their mad feelings. They don't know how to be mad without hitting. I don't want to ever love anymore. Yuck. Hey, wait a minute. There are all kinds of ways to show love. Some ways are just right for children, like hugs and cuddles. And some are just right for two grown-ups who love each other, like sex. Some grown-ups need to learn good ways to show their love and their mad feelings. It doesn't have to hurt. Hey, it wasn't so bad talking to you after all. I do feel a little tiny bit better. I think I'll start to tell somebody now. Great! You sure are brave, and I'm very proud of you. Yucky feelings don't go away all at once, but talking about them sure can help. What about you? Who would you tell if something happened to you? The end. So there's some guidelines in here for reporting suspected child abuse. Talk to the child and listen. Ask general questions until you're sure you understand what the child intends for you to know. It is not necessary to get a detailed statement because this will be obtained later under careful legal guidelines. Make sure you believe your child. Let the child know that that telling you about the abuse is a good thing to do. Reassure the child. Let the child know that you still love, like, or care for him or her. Tell him or her that you will do everything you can to help, but make only those promises you know you can keep. Call CPS, DHS, or the police, DCF. Your local abuse hotline is often the easiest place to start. Trained personnel can usually help you through the steps of the legal system. Remember that only reasonable suspicion of child abuse is required. You do not have to prove that it occurred before reporting your concerns. Protect the child's privacy. Don't try to make the child confront the abuser or his or her parents immediately. Let the child talk to investigators before taking other action. Get support for yourself. CPS and DCF usually maintain a list of mental health professionals and support groups who will work with sexual abuse. City and county psychological and psychiatric associations, family service agencies, and child guidance clinics are also resources. Thank you for coming to the reading room today for this very special edition of Melissa's Reading Room. That was Something Happened and I'm Scared to Tell by Patricia Kehoe, PhD, illustrated by Carol Deach. Thank you for coming to the reading room today. Bye-bye.